casting the caster again. Jubei is playing versus Tsifra. He is in the bottom corner as the brown undead player, and we have Tsifra from the first match with playing the Night Elf. This is my favorite map of all time. We have, of course, Tide Hunters. With me, I have Bouncy today.
Yeah, this is
Bouncy,
a
I
great
will
one.
I will let you take the lead a little bit here on casting because I'm
Okay.
thirsty. So tell us a few things about the tournament so far.
Well, we're almost done with Group C and Group D. We had some technical issues, as you can see. We have players all around the world. We need Storm to leave the game right now, so we can continue.
Yeah.
But that just gives the time for players to rest a bit. We might have to regame, maybe. And the tournament is going well.
Yep.
Tsifra is
Let's.
probably
We're,
gonna
I'm
be
gonna.
out of the group stage.
I'm gonna instantly drop Stone once I get the opportunity to. I don't know what he is doing. The player should have no lag. I'm gonna warn him.
Yeah, it's
He will.
only
He will
six,
receive. He
five
will.
seconds
He will
more.
receive a yellow card for this. So
Yeah, okay, he's gone. Right. We saw the weird opening with the Moonwell straight away, but it works out. I told,
yeah, nice. We had an
right?
interesting tower rush,
Actually,
but
they're the same.
we have a scout for Tsifra. So actually,
And we see a bottom first, right?
bottom. Oh,
Yeah,
and
bottom.
this bottom mostly means.
American style.
Yep, this mostly means we are likely to see huntresses.
He is prepared for a tower push, I think. That's why he didn't place the Age of the War to creep. We shall see what he does. Probably the last game haunts him against Margiman, where he lost the Ancient War
By the way, what are the current
to the Orc.
standings in this group? I have no idea. I hope for you to keep most of track
Yeah,
of the
let's get to
standings.
that. Margiman has two losses and one win versus Tsifra. Tsifra has one loss against Margiman. Jubei won
1-0.
one
So
game,
so so
won one game. Yeah.
so 1-2, 0-1 and 1-0. Correct? And
Yes.
Kalma
Yes.
and Kalma 1-0. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
So it's
So
anybody's game,
yeah, the group is
but we shall
basically
see what
open.
happens.
So like no one is eliminated yet, which is good. We see Jubei creeping, the green camp, a lot of green camps on this map that you can creep with the DK easily. We see some bottom creeping.
Yeah.
I would like to
He's
see
using coils
Huntresses.
aggressively. Yeah, he's building. Am I lagging? He's building a shop and another Ancient of War, right? He's
Yes,
going double archers. Probably
interesting.
versus Fiends, but the Fiends are not coming. And Jubei is creeping again.
I mean,
He's
listen,
very,
this is okay. This is a
very
complete
fast.
okay map for him to creep. Like there's a lot of green camps, and even some of the orange camps are easy. For example, the expansion camps, they can be kept, in my opinion, with one rod of necromancy. And it looks
Yes,
like we will
yes.
have the transition into Huntresses. He will stay on tier 1. So, let's see.
I guess this is his chosen build for this tournament. I didn't see him play like this before. It's very interesting.
I think this will be, as
But the shop confuses
as
me a bit.
Bucky said, this might be an all-in from the Night Elf. Bottom,
Yeah, he's gonna push and hope for the best.
yep. True shot aura, archers, huntresses, but he will need a lot of wisps. If he were to push right now, for example, would be perfect. But if he pushes, so basically he has two windows when he can push. Either when Jubei, I know Jubei, so he will likely insta-tech to tier 3, but it's just broken said, he has very few wisps to push. In my opinion, he would need a lot more wisps, and he would have need to have them already placed around this part of the map, so that he can slowly use the Whale of the Night to start building some towers. But we see a lot of ghouls from Jubei, which means he might just get level 3 and go aggressive. He did get a Periapt of Vitality, which is not the worst item. Some people don't like it. I'm pretty okay with it. Another 150 HP.
Yeah, we were expecting some focus fire from the archers and bottom, right? With keeper maybe second.
But
So
there is no
a little
there
tankiness
is a tech,
won't
so
hurt.
there is a tech. This is just basically, I think Tsifra is just playing this like a completely normal game where he's just going for a lot of troops, which is okay in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like
he's going for mass.
if you're playing
Yeah.
like just mass something, it's okay. You will be in the game, you will have a fighting chance, but we have to push with the Naga. Okay, is this the moment? I don't think Jubei knows how big of an army Tsifra has. They are both even
Yeah,
in
he didn't
support.
scout at all.
So he will finish this camp, and I think Jubei will be rather
He's going
surprised.
for the gold mine or
He's just
the lumber wisps.
picking up the wisps. Actually, good timing. He can surround the DK here, but he is
Do you want to
focused on
surround that DK?
probably. I mean, or he did
He's
build his.
focusing the ghouls, which is
Yeah,
a good thing.
he is melting them, but he's also losing archers.
Yeah. But also the archers. Okay, we see the detonate, burning mana from the DK. And
I mean, it's not terrible, right? They both trade some XP off. This is solo bottom, Priestess of the Moon. In my opinion, I think this is actually better for Jubei because he gets some XP and his tier 2 is done, his slaughterhouse is done, and Tsifra lost almost all of his lumber wisps, which means he will have a difficult time once he. Well, I'm just reading what Baki is saying.
he won something.
How Jubei take
But
21
they're not.
scouts 0.
For some reason they were cancelled. Just going mass archers. Yeah, Tsifra won't be able to transition to anything else. He's stuck with this, but he's looking nice.
I mean, it is a big army, and the bottom, like, actually packs quite a strong punch. She is fast, she is mobile, and will we see a second hero here from Tsifra? He doesn't have the lumber. I think he wanted to buy the second hero, but he didn't have lumber for him. I think
He's focusing the
Jubei will have to respect the damage from the bottom. But Tsifra needs to turn around here and kill these ghouls, like right away. Nice snipe, but with the coil.
He's building wisps now.
He should take
Trying
these
to get
fights.
some
Like
tech.
Tsifra should
Oh.
take these fights. He should not underestimate the damage of his Priestess of the Moon. Like for example, he can
Yeah, he was afraid.
two more shots and this DK could fall. Like one more shot. If he manages to get one more shot, then Jubei has to burn his TP.
There are
and
boots on the bottom
he will
also.
burn his TP.
He will get them.
He burnt his
Yeah,
TP.
yeah.
So actually not bad for Tsifra. Jubei is in the process of attacking. He does have some gold. He can buy a pot of healing. Now he starts creeping. So the elf, he has some items. I mean, look at this bottom. Like if you click at her, she has actually really good stats. She has some armor, some damage. She has a little bit of everything. Like as if I'm playing Dota 1, I'm buying a little bit of everything. Plus 3 ogre strength, plus 3 mental of intelligence, plus 3 slippers of agility, and then plus 2 circlet for everything. So this bottom, she's actually really strong. Miranda,
And now we get some control with Naga.
yep,
Second.
something to slow down the DK, but tier 3 will soon be done. Also, Broken is correct here. Mass Archers was actually the play versus Undead, but there are multiple strategies you can do versus Undead as Night Elf. I just think, in my opinion, Dryads and Bears are the most effective one. But at some point, the Undead were dominating Night Elves so much, the point that Night Elves started playing Keeper of the Grove Mass Air. They just had no more answers, so they started building Fairy Dragons. Who gets the XP? I think it was... Yeah,
I think it was Jubei,
it was Jubei.
but he gets his hero killed
Oh!
now.
DK falls.
Yep.
DK falls.
And this is a hard position. The slaughterhouse will get cancelled. He has one in reserve. He's building A-bombs. I wouldn't hate to see a meat wagon maybe instead of that for base defense right now.
He will be stuck in his base. Bottom is close to level 5, but he should solo creep the Naga here. He should move away the bottom. Nice fork lightning,
he's
manages
up.
to pick off a few units, but loses a ghoul. Let me just see the chat. Now he needs 2 mountain giants, an expo, and 100%. Kalma always has something to say, doesn't he?
Always, always.
Let's see.
Jubei can still recover. He has an A-bomb, right?
He needs the disease cloud. Otherwise,
Yeah.
A-bombs are not that useful versus a mass army. Let's see under the Night Elf base. He is going. I think he will go probably over 50 supply. The fight is still going on. Please look at the upgrades on the archers. These archers actually do a lot of damage. 1-2 upgrades. Another Crypt Fiend falls.
Yeah, +4 on them also from the bottom.
Yeah, like these
They
archers.
hit really hard.
They hit almost as hard as the Crypt Fiends, and they are cheap, which means you can.
The Naga in trouble.
Yep, he has to hide
Heal.
her. Heal pot being popped. I think it would have been better if he stuck with Lich.
Okay.
Because just imagine what Frost Nova could have do here. But he didn't stick.
Yeah. Now he's building it.
Yep. Lich is coming, but how much damage will he be able to do? Let's see this fight.
The Naga
Insta-focusing the
dead.
Naga, but they just might trade Nagas here, no? Yes, the Naga is dead.
Oh,
Jubei now feeling confident. He has 2 A-bombs.
Yeah, and Tsifra is afraid due to lack of experience, maybe.
Yup, this... Now
He's running away
Jubei is in his
because-
comfort zone. Third hero coming out, Sobi mask on the Naga, picked up from the Golem camp. Lich will join the fight with an Orb of Corruption. This will be actually quite difficult for the Night Elf to hold. He will get bottom level 5, so level 3 aura, definitely, but he needs to change something in his units. At least make an Ancient of Wind, like create a Fairy Dragon so you can burn mana, right?
Yeah.
Or Dryads, they would also be okay to slow down the mobility.
He might be thinking of an expo right now. But he lost the momentum when he was creeping the lab, right? He lost 4 archers for basically nothing, a ghoul. He didn't push. Maybe some glaives were the answer, you know, to slow push.
Lich is here.
Yeah. Now it's very hard. Undead is online, right?
Yep. This is our power spike, the tier 3 triple hero, but these.
But look at the Fiends melting. 2-shot Fiends dead.
This will be
A-bombs,
A-bombs and DK versus the world, but Tsifra needs to move the fight closer to his Moonwells. Yes,
yeah,
Broken just said it.
This is a bad position.
Broken just said it, the same thing. I was saying he will lose his Naga again. Moonwells keep her alive.
Another Moonwell? Maybe? Yes. Okay.
But meanwhile, he might lose his own Naga, so never mind, he has Boots of Speed on her. Smart thinking. Disease Cloud is finished. Even with the upgrades, even with Lich is so squishy. One more hit and this Lich is dead. The Naga.
Yeah, maybe the Naga too.
Refocus the Naga. One more hit from the bottom and this Naga is dead. Oh my god.
He cancelled.
Oh, I think he cancelled the auto attack. I'm not sure. Oh, look at this. He has archers here. He has archers here. He knows where the Naga is. He should just go back and kill her.
Jubei is blocking with statues. Okay.
Okay, Jubei has no mana for a coil, but look at this bottom hit like a truck. Watch this. 2 auto attacks maybe would be enough to kill this Naga. But I think he forgot about it, that he has these archers here for scouting. Tsifra
He has nothing left.
36 supply, meanwhile Jubei 45 supply. Lich is back already. It is a level 1 Lich, so he respawns fast. He will probably just buy a heal pot, yeah he did, and he will continue the push. So we see more A-bombs being built. It's an interesting
Naga
game.
3, DK 4. He can do something, but he again needs mass. He needs time to rebuild.
Yep, indeed.
We will see what he's doing.
Solo Tiger versus 3 undead heroes. Indeed, that's what we have here today. That's why we play on Game Ranger. This is the stuff you won't get to see on Warcraft 3 Champions, definitely. Maybe somewhere in their bronze leagues. Good focus on the Naga, 1 coil, but Invul Potion being popped here. We have a fight, nice focus fire on the A-bomb. Even the A-bombs, as tanky as they are, but he TPs out. I don't think the Naga will make it.
I think it's too late.
Not
No mana
no
for the
mana,
coil.
no mana. Not even mana for.
Nice.
There was mana for the Nova though. There was mana for the Nova.
Yeah, on the Lich.
As Hicham said, why Staff of Preservation could have saved him a lot of trouble. He could have saved the Naga multiple times. There is one interesting thing though. What if we get a level 6 Priestess of the Moon and we have Starfall? I would love to see
Oh,
it.
that would be great.
I would just love to see it. Nothing other than that. I would just love
The most beautiful spell in the game.
definitely. I mean, we did play the campaign, both of us, multiple times. You remember just clicking Starfall in the final mission versus Archimond, repelling the Legion. It's just a nostalgic spell. I would love to see it.
Yeah, great feeling.
Definitely. So
Maybe we get to that, but I mean, there's 400 XP away, right?
Yep.
Not impossible.
But sadly, he can only get experience through killing the undead units because,
Yeah.
as
He
you
needs to
know,
fight. And how do you fight this army with
yes,
archers only, right?
even though the archers are two upgrades, they just look at their HP. I mean,
Yeah.
and he is still
+7 from the aura.
he is upgrading now the other, what you call it, upgrade for dryads and bears, and Jubei is doing that at camp. So now Jubei will catch up in levels with his heroes. He should probably move away the DK, give more XP to the Lich. What
Okay,
item?
I see an Ancient of Wind and 2
Oh
Chimera
my
Roost.
god, he got Crystal Ball. Worst item you could ever get.
Well, it's not bad against Knight, right? If they hide in the shadows, at least. It's worth some gold, at least.
Yep.
But as I pointed out, maybe these chimeras will be the answer. If he makes it.
They
Jubei
fall,
cancels
they fall rather quickly against fiends. So
Yeah, but only 2 fiends. I don't know what he's making. He's making more A-bombs, right? And no fiends. So 2 fiends could.
meanwhile,
We shall see
more
if we
creeping.
get to that.
Big invul potion picked up for the undead.
Expo. He'll have a lot to go soon.
He managed to hide
And
these
Tsifra can build
chimeras, so
1 chimera right now.
even 2 chimeras, they will do a lot of damage.
If he fights now, that would be a mistake.
Yeah, like he cannot catch level 2 on Holy Aura. Simply.
Yeah, he doesn't have TP.
63 supply on Jubei. 63. Defense upgrades being made for the A-bombs. I don't hate it. He's going to probably creep the second red camp. Right now they're just sort of avoiding each other, which I think goes more in the favor of the Night Elf, because once he gets like 3 or 4 chimeras, there could be a lot of damage. These A-bombs, they will just be paper thin. Even though he has
Yeah, and
upgrades for armor.
statues also.
Second
We
red
don't
camp,
know if
Ank of Reincarnation, not terrible, but he would have liked some more damage, or he doesn't even pick it up.
he
forgot.
just leaves it. He doesn't even care. It's a bad item, you know.
No one really likes that item. Oh,
Yeah.
he goes back for it. Never mind. He heard us.
Okay.
He heard us saying.
The thing is, does Jubei have web research?
Yep, I saw what Bucky said.
He's researching Burrow now. Yeah. What will he do now?
One only, but 2-0 upgrade on the Chimera. 2 Chimeras. Does he want to pull the trigger for the third one and go over? Oh, he scouts it. And he sees the Chimeras right now.
Crystal ball at its best. And the expo and the cameras
Everything
all
is
at
now
once.
spotted. Now he's gonna try and killing these. He is researching corrosive breath. I don't think he needs that.
Yeah, I think he's going for thinking of going for a
he
base race,
detonated.
right? Yeah, he
But
doesn't need that.
base race versus expo is never
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
work. This what we have right here. This will be the final fight of the 70 supply
and
versus
Jubei is
46.
web on 100% now, ready. Now we shall
the
see.
chimeras, as I said, they just melt to the crypt fiends.
Yeah, he can focus them now. And there are just 2. If there are more, maybe they'll do something. The Naga is dead.
He
yes,
had anti-magic.
she
He had anti-magic shit, but I think this is where we have to call GG. We will wait, of course, for the players to do it, but Jubei just has a massive army. He even forgot
the scroll of the
to
beast at the end.
he forgot to pop it on the start of the fight. So right now it's just uphill for him right now.
40 supply difference, right?
Yep, just 2 massive army. Level 3 coil just heals up those A-bombs as much as they want to think they can. Lich level 3, Naga level 4, almost level 5. The bottom will fall here, pops the heal pot, it doesn't make any difference. Actually, the Moonwells managed to
She will
heal
die
up.
eventually. She can now be ignored. I mean, she's an aura hero.
This is Miranda from the campaign. She is trying to do the last stand on the bridge, but unfortunately she doesn't have Starfall, and that's where you call it GG. Well
With
played.
a zap.
Well played.
GG.
Interesting strategies for both players. We'll move on to the last 2 matches of this group.